Hey Aquarius, welcome to November 2018. Hope you guys are doing well. Really quickly, I want to talk about Venus in retrograde because that's pretty much the main thing that's going on in the sky right now. Venus is a planet of love, beauty, relationships. A lot of the times during Venus retrograde, which started October 6th and lasts until November 16th, 17th, we start to see a lot of old patterns coming back to be revisited. So a lot of old wounds. So for instance, you'll remember your first boyfriend who cheated on you. And when you have those memories, the most important thing to do, Aquarius, is to follow them through, So really pull yourself back into that frame of mind. Just for instance, just say you do have that memory of your first boyfriend that cheated on you. Pull yourself back into that frame of mind, and try to remember what you were feeling so that you can use that understanding and that pain point to heal and be like, okay, was it because I was betrayed? Was it because I didn't stand my ground? Was it because everybody warned me not to be with this person? And I rebelled, which is one of the Aquarius charm, is to kind of rebel against what society says you should or should not do, and really getting clear. So a lot of the times also with Venus retrograde Aquarius is not only will you have memories of the past, is you'll start to see the past manifest in your life. So you'll get into a fight with your current spouse, the same fight you've been having with other relationships, with past relationships, or a past relationship will literally come and text you or message you or send you a DM somewhere, and you're forced to kind of give that person that closure or possibly reestablish a relationship. But a word of caution, if you are to get back into a relationship with an ex, once Venus goes direct, you're going to be like, what the hell was I thinking? Because Venus retrograde, it's more of a reflective time. It's not the time to get initiated or committed within a relationship. However, I can't really talk. I got married during Venus retrograde, and an astrologer chose that day. So now every Venus retrograde, our relationship either deteriorates or gets stronger. So, okay, so the cards that popped out for you guys for November 2018 is the Hermit card. So you guys have been doing a lot of alone time, a lot of introspection, a lot of self-study. There is something coming to an end that is going to force you to spend some time alone. That's going to force you to get clear about what you want in life. There's been a lot of negativity surrounding you, and with that negativity, you're thinking that it's time for you to move on from something. Moving on from something will create a huge change in your life, really affect your ego, really affect your stability. It's going to feel like the rug was pulled from right underneath you, the wool pulled over your eyes. It's going to be a drastic change that is fundamental. This change is it's corrosion from something that is very, very deep, that's not surface level, something that is coming from very, very far beneath the surface. And what this change is going to do, Aquarius, it's going to give you a lot of strength. It's going to force you to have the strength that you didn't even know that you had. It's going to really give you a lot of strength. And with that strength, you're going to start to see some new opportunities manifesting, because this ending, this change, this moving on that you do embrace will be rewarded through new opportunities, okay? So Aquarius, November 2018. Thank you. Okay, so let's get started. The theme of this reading, Aquarius, is you moving on from something with your power, okay? You're walking away from something with your power. You've worked very hard. You've worked really, really hard. So emotionally, you're like, I got to move on because I'm proud of the power that I've accomplished, the power that I've received, that I've earned on my own. You're very proud of how hard you've been working. Your soulmate from your past is still going to be very positive and very happy with what you've created. And with that positivity, you're going to be able to make some sort of sacrifice. You're going to feel like you don't have to fight anymore, especially when it comes to these two air signs, the King and Queen air signs, and the support that you felt that you had to give them, okay? Because that's really affected your reputation and how you view yourself. What this reading is about, Aquarius, is about your happy family and your ideas of a happy family, especially emotionally, okay? So your family has hit a peak. You've suddenly hit a peak. And although there's still growth within that peak, The peak is like a zit that has finally burst, you know, like that zit that was just building and building and building. It has a white head, like it's very noticeable that this thing has hit the peak, and now we're starting to see growth after that burst, after that peak, okay? And this is all based on your ideas of a happy family, what a happy family means to you, and moving forward with that sense of stability within your family unit. The obstacle and the aid to this happy family, Aquarius, is some power hoarding within the home and family. Somebody has been really holding on to the finances, to the power, to the authority, to the greed. Somebody, whether that's you or somebody within your home and family, it's time to really put the mirror on. Because if you notice it within somebody within your home and family, it means that you yourself also have it. So in what areas of your life have you been hoarding power? Have you been saying, no, I refuse to give up. I refuse to even give a little bit of my power away. I'm holding on to this and nobody can tell me otherwise. What areas of your life have you been doing that? Because that is hindering your happy family. That's stopping your family from being happy. However, there's a fine line because you need a little bit of power hoarding in order to empower your family in an emotional way and for them to have that happiness. But you can't have too much. You're gonna be walking a tightrope, okay? So that power hoarding is the obstacle and the aid to you having that emotionally happy family that's full of new beginnings and happiness. Subconsciously, we have a young water sign here that's really fueling this idea of a happy family and power hoarding. But all you're thinking about is this Pentacles, this King of Pentacles, very masculine, very alpha energy. Somebody who's an earth sign, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I've been talking with them a lot. They're very quick to point fingers, and they'll continue to point fingers, and it is so irritating because they're constantly like, well, you did this, and then you, and then you. It's very frustrating. And that is why you feel like you need to hoard your power, because this person is very powerful and they have this power that they lord over you, and you. So you're like, well, since I'm this, I'm just going to stay here in my little power bubble. Okay. And unfortunately, it's not helping anybody. Okay. You're very, very pinned down. You're very pinned down. The good thing is, Aquarius, is new money is coming in this month, new empowerment. So with that new money, that's when you're really going to have to test your power hoarding skills, and really make sure that you're not over hoarding and you're kind of on that very delicate but very beautiful balance of giving out in the proper areas and the proper energy sources, but then holding back in the areas that you feel are important. Because this new money coming in, you're gonna have to cradle it, you're gonna have to baby it, because it's very symbolic. It's not just money. It's symbolic of the power that you feel, the power that you have. And that's huge. That's huge, right? Like that's you, right? It's not just money. And so look at this money, Aquarius, as not just something that you can be divvying up, because people are going to be looking like, well, Aquarius, I supported you. When are you going to pay it back? You know, where's mine? There's going to be a lot of people, especially this King of Pentacles, being like, well, when are you going to give it back? And that's when you're going to want to really be sure that you're hoarding in the proper places, but then giving in the other areas, okay? Family and friends are doing just fine. Everything is doing just fine with family and friends. And they see you as somebody who has it all together now. They're like, with this new money that you have coming in, they're like, okay, Aquarius has it all together. They're doing great. And that's another reason why they're going to try and pull your power from you, because they see that your family and friends see that you have this sense of happiness, and they want that. So that's where your family and friends are at. Hope and fear, Aquarius, is deception. Is deception, okay? So let's unpack that, because it's an internal feeling. It's something that you haven't necessarily acknowledged on the outside. It's more of an inner feeling where you hope for deception. You hope that somebody is taking from you. You hope that somebody is stealing from you in some way. But of course you fear it as well. So you really want to get clear about why you would hope that somebody is deceiving you, why you would hope that somebody is taking from you. Is it so that you can finally walk away and there's due cause, there's a justification where it's like, well, you were taken from me, so now I can move on? Because you do want to move on from something, Aquarius. It's just really figuring out how to do that, okay? The outcome, Aquarius, is that you're going to continue to focus on this Pentacles as you always do. You're going to continue to think about them and only them. And that is going to make you realize how many opportunities you have let go of because of this earth sign, because of this alpha earth sign that is constantly trying to tell you what you should be doing and what place you should be in. You. This earth sign that you've been putting so much thought, stock, energy, emotion, love, everything into is the reason why you're realizing all these opportunities are passing you by. And with that, you're going to be like, what is fair? What is balanced? What is justified? You're going to force yourself to get clear about what you feel is a balanced and fair relationship, what is a balanced and fair family where everybody is taken care of in a positive way. And you're going to be able to look to this earth sign and say, listen, I'm done. I'm done feeling pinned down to what you think is right, to your standards, to what you think. That's all that they have is what they think is right. They don't know. They don't know any better than you do. How could they? Just because they're rooted in reality doesn't mean that they're, first of all, they're not a dreamer. They're not somebody who can manifest very well because they're so rooted in reality. Yeah, they have abundance, but because of their abundance, they power hoard and they use their power and money for evil instead of good. They use it to lord authority over others as opposed to using it to empower you, to empower other people. So you're going to really look at this King of Pentacles and say, this isn't fair, this isn't balanced, this isn't justified. And with that, you can start making some shifts and moving on and make some changes that will give you the strength to manifest these new opportunities coming in. Okay, Aquarius, that's what I have for you guys for November 2018. Love you guys so much. As always, if you want a personalized reading that includes astrology and numerology, my email address is below. Right now, I have a special on for Facebook Messenger readings, which is awesome because we can just text back and forth, whichever messenger app you use. And yeah, we get clear about things. It's very easygoing, very awesome, very effective. Please comment, like, subscribe, and share. And I will see you guys in December. Bye, Aquarius. Love you guys.